Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Today's Thursday, November 4th. Currently it's 43 degrees. High today is 48. Chance of rain 50%. Humidity is 76%. There's no wind. And air quality is 48. That's in the good range. So far my little eggplants are okay in here. See, they got eggplants on them. There's one. And there's one. They're a different variety. The others aren't really growing at all. I don't know what to do with them. I just don't have any room to put them where they could get some sun inside. Well, I took more stuff to Mom. I went to Mom's yesterday. She made me a dessert for my birthday. That Jello julep, it's really good, y'all. So it's looking a little picked over, but that's okay. That's what I grow it for, is to eat it. Kind of winding down these. I think these peppers, they'll be affected if it gets any colder than it has. But they've done really well. I can't tell you how many I got. Hundreds of them. I mean, same with everything else. I just had a really good year. These radishes, they're growing, but they're slow. I don't know if that needs... It's covered a little bit. That one too. I had to uncover them a little, had dirt on them where I pulled up that okra. I forgot to get any of these radishes last night for the salad. Well, that Merlot lettuce is awful pretty. Look at this. It's just really nice. City's been going around. What the heck? Why is that pushed out like that? I don't think anything's been in there rooting around. That one big berth is turning red right there. Look at this, y'all. Look how big this is. You see my hand. It's unbelievable. This one's almost as big. Just letting them, they're supposed to, turn red. If it frosts, kills the plant some, I'll pick them and they'll finish turning, in the house. How these marigolds are looking over here. Looking pretty good. Can't believe some of these flowers are still alive. I don't have to pull them up here anytime. And that'll give these marigolds more. They'll grow better. I get all this up. It's supposed to warm back up in a day or so. So I'll get out here. They're still alive though. I'm sure the bees like it if it gets warm enough for them to get out. They won't really do anything when it's super cold. These other marigolds over here look nice too. do something with this. I don't want the bush to grow back. Oh, that's right. I need to get the garbage cans. Cool out. I'm glad it's not windy. A lot colder. Go get the other one. Brr. It's hard to get used to this cold. It shouldn't be really. I don't know. It gets cold in November, but usually not in the first part of the month. It's usually still pretty warm. Trying to figure out what they've been doing up there. I see the backhoe up there. It looks like they've dug a ditch down through there. I wonder if he's having some maybe plumbing issues or something. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go inside, everybody. All right, back in here. It's not much warmer. Hi, kitty. You want to come over here? Come over here and lay down. Move over there. Say. There. Now you got plenty of room today. She's a mess. Got my coffee. What you doing? Anyway, well, yesterday was my birthday. I had a really great time. I really did. And she's up there playing with the keys. We had the lasagna, that Chef Rollin lasagna, and a wonderful salad that Joy made also. Well, the lasagna, just put it in the oven. And we had some of that Texas toast, the 3 cheese garlic. Oh, it was so good. And then today, the plan is, now it doesn't mean it couldn't change, but the plan is to have the leftovers of the garden stew. I made a whole crock pot full of it, so we got enough left for another meal. So That could, like I said, just depending on how the day goes, we might have it or might have something else. There'll be a taste test with Mike today, and there'll be an Ollie's and Kroger haul combined. I didn't get enough really at either one to have a separate haul, so put them together. Now let's see, I think that's it for today and today's tidbits time. Kitty, you're silly. What are you doing? U.S. states that are most vulnerable to climate risk. Climate change is likely to put several U.S. states at risk for disasters that can impact physical safety, property, and assets. Extreme heat, drought, wildfires, and flooding are some climate change threats that will affect these U.S. states. Florida, California, Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi are most vulnerable to climate change. The truly spectacular Torres del Paine in Patagonia. That's a pretty picture. I might use that today. I don't know. Looks really wild, those mountains. The Torres del Paine are the distinctive three sharp granite peaks of the Paine Mountain Range in southern Chilean Patagonia. These fabulous, majestically snow-covered peaks formed during the last ice age and stand 8,200 feet high above sea level. They are distinctive from surrounding mountains because it has two-toned white and dark color. That is really wild-looking. First ice hotel gallery opens in Singapore. I think that's amazing how they do that. Singapore's first ice hotel gallery is opening at Snow City on November 3, with towering ice sculptures and -5 Celsius temperatures. The Ice Hotel Gallery has a hotel room set up where you can have a daycation, but it's not an actual hotel that you can stay in. People can enjoy this new attraction even past the Christmas season. Some of them, it's just like a regular hotel or whatever. You stay in them. Alabama to restore campground damaged by tornado. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey gave $200,000 to Lake Guntersville State Park to restore a campground devastated by a tornado in April 2011. Though the Town Creek campground was reopened, it still needs further work and upgrades. The Alabama Department of Conservation funds will be used to build 12 campsites, electrical, drainage, and sewage repairs. Tree crashes into traffic in England during tornado. A mini tornado with 50-mile-per-hour wind speed hit Stamford in Lincolnshire, England on Sunday morning. The tornado crashed a large 30-foot tree down over a queue of traffic and smashed a windscreen of a Range Rover, missing the driver by just inches. The driver suffered only a minor scrape on one of his hands and his left temple. Winter Weather Awareness Week continues in New York. Winter Weather Awareness Week in New York will continue through November 6. NWS advised preparing the disaster kit in advance. Prepare your car by buying snow tires, keep blankets inside cars, and make sure windshields are in good condition. In an emergency, take a 3-day supply of non-perishable food and a gallon of water per person. That's one thing I don't have enough in the car. I do have a supply box, and I've got water, but I would need like 3 gallons of water somewhere. You can buy gallons of water, obviously, but I didn't never think about having that much water. Plants that improve indoor air quality. That should happen with the ones I brought in here. Due to cold weather, people tend to spend more time indoors, so make sure the air inside the home is filtered and fresh. Though an air filter can help with air purification, plants are just as helpful for air quality. Plants like aloe vera, ivy, and spider are easy to grow indoors and best for air purification. And I've got several, I got that big, huge spider plant, and I got at least 6 of its babies growing. And there's more I can easily do. I meant to take one to Mom yesterday and forgot. I gave one to my brother the other day. They're really nice. Okay, mini drone survives filming a volcano crater. A little DJI Mini 2 drone entered the active La Palma volcano crater in Spain and survived after filming it successfully. The pilot took advantage of a break in the volcano activity to send the drone directly into the crater. The stunning footage of the active crater was uploaded on YouTube. I bet it does good too. How are macrobursts different from tornadoes? Can't see much. Macroburst is an outward burst of strong winds. It can last from 5 to 30 minutes, and its wind gusts reach up to 130 miles per hour. Macrobursts differ from tornadoes in the way they cause damage. Tornadoes leave chaotic trails of damage and cast debris in all different angles, but macrobursts leave their mark by tossing debris in a single direction. Sometimes it's hard for me to read because I have floaters, and it'll go right where one word is, and it causes me to say, like, if it was, I might say 13 if I see a 3, or vice versa or something. It kind of covers up a little bit for a second. If y'all have ever had floaters, you know what I'm talking about. They're moving around. It's weird. Okay, I think this is the last one. In 1927, historical flood devastates Vermont. Vermont experienced one of the most devastating flood events amid torrential rains on November 2, 3, and 4 of 1927. The flood devastated most vegetation and destroyed 1,285 bridges, miles and miles of roads and railroads, and countless homes and buildings. 84 people died in the flood, including Lieutenant Governor S. Hollister Jackson. Wow, that's pretty bad. Let's see, make sure. Yep. That's it for today's tidbits, everybody, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press the like button and then subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Be looking later on today. I'll probably do the Ollie's and Kroger haul first, and then the taste test with Mike later. So see y'all later on. Bye, everyone, and God bless.